The Radio Wammo Breakfast.
Kiwi.
Life starts with tears, but that's okay. That's life. So dry those eyes, because you don't want to miss a single second of the joy and frustration and passion to come. The second you decide to stay.
Oh, I can't take any more. I've got sick rising in my throat. This is the new Telecom promotion. Vaughn Davis for ads, social media and aeroplanes, tgf.co.nz. Now, I've seen this on TV a few times. This is the Telecom, the smartphone network ad.
Yeah.
And I just can't stand it.
Well, I felt that way the first time I saw it too, but it's not Richard Hammond.
No.
Do you like it more? Do you like it more now?
Yeah, it's true, and it's not the stunt woman out in a box.
Zoe Bell.
I love Zoe
magically
Bell,
getting out of the box without the box sinking.
It's not that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's starting to seem a little bit better.
It is, yeah. What else is it not? No, what is it? It's bold. It's a big emotional return to the roots. This is what's always worked for Telecom. Big fuck off ad. It's a big epic ad.
Well, if people haven't seen it, so it's a bunch of people living their lives through their smartphones.
And having fairly emotional moments and crying a little bit and, generic Pacifica voiceover guy bringing it home.
Yeah. But what gets me is I think we've gone beyond that. I think people are cynical enough now to go beyond this type of advertising and go, come on. So you're going to live your life more through your phone than you are through interacting face to face with people. You know?
Yeah, it's not without its shortcomings, but I think it's great. They've gone hard, dropped a few $100,000 and made a big ad for it. It's going against the trend. So
I just
see how it goes.
I just think that that people are getting smarter about advertising these days.
Yeah, especially on the smartphone.
Yeah, and they really just appreciate something honest, like, God, this is bloody handy, isn't it, this phone?
Yeah.
Oh, look, I can do this, that. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's great.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing I'm not quite so sold on is the idea of, let's declare ourselves to be the smartphone network without really substantiating it. Maybe that stuff's to come. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Really. I mean, we've got some handsets, we've got some, I've got some mobile broadband, but what does it mean? We'll see.
Okay. All right. Well, the other big campaigns that are kicking off at the moment are the Rugby World Cup.
Yeah, the Rugby World Cup.
Particularly the beer brands.
Yeah. It's the battle of the beer brands. Well, it's a battle of all the brands because the one of the interesting things from an advertising point of view about the Rugby World Cup is there shall be only one. And I'm not talking about sport. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in the brand battles. And in any one category, there's an approved sponsor for the Rugby World Cup, and everyone else is just trying to say as much as they can about the Rugby World Cup without saying the Rugby World Cup. So you see all these bullshit ads on TV saying, the major sporting event in October. What would that be? Oh, is it the differently abled lawn bowls in Putaruru? No, it's not. It's the other one. So we see this ad come out from. Which one have you got right?
I've got the little bit of Heineken.
A little bit of Heineken. Yeah. So here's the official ad, which I think is this is pants.
Yes, we wear dresses. And yes, we dance. But this will never be drama class.
Now here's something that I also found out while watching this ad and going, oh, this is interesting. There's no All Blacks, or there's very little All Blacks.
There's a bit of All Blacks. Well, there's an All Blacks. Well, that's a global ad, right? So I guess the team dominance will reflect where it's playing globally.
But also I think there's some conditions that stipulated that you can't favour the home team or something.
I didn't know that.
Or something along those lines.
It makes sense. I mean, the flip side of this is, of course, Heineken is not a sponsor of the All Blacks. Steinlager is, so they can't just go hard on All Blacks. Yeah.
So so they're not a direct sponsor of the All Blacks. So they
you see a flash of black jumper in one of the scrums.
Oh, that's it.
But then you have Steinlager, which does everything but say Rugby World Cup. This ad supposedly celebrates 25 years of All Black sponsorship.
And here's a little bit of that.
Big moment for New Zealand.
I think I'll save you for the next one.
So this features a dude down through the years who initially celebrates the 87 World Cup win with a Steinlager.
It's never said. He celebrates something.
Oh, right, yeah, it's true. He celebrates
And then
something
4
we
years
don't know what he
later,
celebrates.
4 years later, he celebrates something else.
Well, or he doesn't celebrate.
No,
but
he doesn't.
he
He hopes to celebrate.
he puts the sign like a can away and says, "Oh, maybe next time."
Yep, so he'll hold on to it.
Yeah.
I think this is a lovely ad.
It is cool.
Absolutely cool. And the loveliest part of it, and you can just sort of see the thinking in the room at DDB who made this ad, going, "Oh man, what if we actually reintroduced the can from 25 years ago?"
Yeah.
And that's what they've done. And
And
I haven't seen one in the wild yet. so I don't know
I have.
You have?
The PR arrived last week,
the
and
PR, right. Look at you. Yeah.
but I'm not a sign like a fan, so I won't be opening it. Maybe I'll
you
be
can
like
keep
this
it.
guy.
You can keep it
it.
for another, either another 6 weeks or another 4 years.
Yeah.
But they've it's basically cost them nothing. They're making cans anyway.
Yeah.
They just changed the printing design on them, and they're bringing out these replica cans that look like they came from the last time we won
They
the
look like Dad's-
unmentionable sports event.
They look like Dad's beer.
They do look like Dad's beer. Yeah, exactly.
And of course, they're not the first brand to do that in the past year. Of course, DB bought back their old original bottle as well.
retro bottle and things. But it's neat. I mean, it's zero cost branding really. It costs them nothing, and tied in with the ad, I think it's a really sweet idea. But we're going to see lots and lots of this. I mean, there's I think Booker Batch, which is a partly AA owned company, is sort of sailing close to the wind on this. They're offering accommodation for the Rugby World Cup, and then they put at the bottom of their website, "We're in no way affiliated with the Rugby World Cup." Not enough. There's going to be a lot of brands, that are going to go too close, going to get in trouble, going to have to pay some pretty big fines.
Okay, all right. Well, on to something a little bit addy, a little bit social media-y, and it's been doing the rounds.
Yes, it's time to play Wheel of Concept.
All right. What is it?
So this is fun. I haven't even dug deep to find out who made this, but it's just a
I think
hoot.
it's come from the UK.
Yeah, I mean the idea is it sort of taps into the whole cliched thing that when you go to an ad agency and they come back with an idea for your campaign, it's just the same old suspects, just shake and bake, and out comes the idea. So it's a wheel you can spin. You enter the name of your brand, put in any old brand you like.
What brand should we put in?
Why don't we try Telecom? Telecom New Zealand. See if we can come up with something better than the cry.
So you put in the brand, and then it spins the wheel.
Spins the wheel.
Comes out with
I can't
a-
see the monitor.
With a concept.
What's it going to come up with? Oh, will it be viral? Will it be social gaming? Oh, it's the blue one. No, it's the pink one.
Chicken.
Oh, so that'll be location based.
So it'll be kind of like Foursquare type.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see.
Okay.
Download the concept board. Foursquare, interestingly, just hooked into Clout in the last couple of days. If that interests any of you Clout fiends out there, so get Foursquaring.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no!
We might not be able to see it, but you put in one.
Yeah,
already.
I put in the Goat Farm, and this was this is my agency, the Goat Farm, and amazingly, it came up with social gaming, and wham bam, the Goat Farmville, which I thought was just that's just a marriage made in heaven.
So through some kind of
I'm going to do that.
background digital wizardry, it goes onto the internet and pulls out logos.
Pulls your logo and just puts it all together and makes a concept board, which is the bit of cardboard that you hold up in a meeting when you're trying to sell something to an
But you
advertising
know what?
client,
This
and you're
is-
ready to go.
This is actually almost good enough.
It's
for,
good enough to
for,
use.
for some people just to pull out and say, "Hey,
You'd use this for real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah."
Yeah. You thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah. Let's go home. Job done.
All right, let's move on to aeroplanes.
Yeah, aeroplanes. Only a little aeroplane thing today. This was sent to me by an anonymous Emirates A380 pilot, and he said this is why the Airbus 380 did not fly at the Paris Air Show earlier in the month, and it's this astounding series of photos of an A380 which just taxied a little bit close to the shed, and honestly, the right wingtip sliced through it like a knife through butter, as they say.
Crikey,
It's pretty wicked. The best.
It's an expensive mistake.
Yeah, there's about 2 meters of wingtip, sort of just permanent. Shall forever be in that shed. They should have kept it there as an ornament because I don't think they're going to be able to reuse it.
What's amazing, the building has got a little bit of a dent, right? But the tip of the wing is completely sheared off.
Yeah, I guess. Well, they're not designed for impact resistance. They're designed to.
Why not?
They're designed to be.
They should be.
Designed to hold up the aeroplane, one molecule of air at a time. So when you get a big bloody shed running through, I mean, the best one is the two ground engineers. Sort of one of them's poking the chest of the other. And I'd love to know what he was saying. You said it was 49 meters clearance. No, I said 48.
So when something like that happens to an aircraft, what would the aircraft have to go through a complete overhaul? Because would the whole structure be affected?
It's interesting because the wings of things like this are not as in the olden days, they're not just a series of girders, but spars and riveted on panels. They're often sort of one piece machined castings, huge, great long single piece things. So whether or not a wing like that can be repaired or not at all is a mystery. So we'll wait and see.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
So always, if you're down in seat 47B and it looks like the right wingtip's getting really close to the shed, push the passenger call button because they can't see the wingtips.
No.
So
where's the emergency brake?
Yeah. Help me, Sparky. Help me, Sparky.
You can see this interview once more as a video up at tgf.co.nz and join the conversation over there as well. Well, Davis...
Join the conversation. Did you get that off Wheel of Concept?
Join the... Thanks, Vaughn. See ya.